Hi guys, and today's video is about the best drugstore contour kits that I own, and I'm going to start with the ones that I like the most and finish with the ones that I like the least. However, I would still advise you guys to watch this entire video because sometimes it depends on your skin tone and undertone, whichever contour kit you would actually prefer, and also whether you prefer subtle highlight or intense wet look highlight. And also, if you want to see how any of these contour kits look like on me, on my face, I already done videos about each individual contour kit, how I contour with these products, and show you how they apply and give you my first impression. So I'm going to link all these contouring videos down below so you can check how any of these contour kits look like on me and how they perform on my face. Before this video, I really wanted to test out each contour kit against the other to really remember which one I liked better and for what reason. And honestly, after testing all of these out again and again, I realized that my all-time favorite drugstore contour kit is the Sleek Face Contour Kit, which is probably one of the first drugstore contour kits ever. It's such a classic. This one has been around for a lot longer than the other ones. However, in my opinion, it's still my favorite. It's the best one I've tried from the drugstore personally. You can also get this with a blush, and Sleek blushes are some of the best blushes ever. Now, in the past, I used to say that I used to love this bronzer, but the highlighter was only okay. Nowadays, I feel like the highlighter is also amazing. I just think you need the right brush. And what I love about this highlighter is the fact it's so versatile. If you apply one layer of it, it will look really beautiful, natural and glowy, but not very intense at all. It will just give you a subtle glow. However, if you have like a fluffy brush and you really put like 2 or 3 layers of this highlighter on, it can look very intense. So nowadays I actually really love this highlight, and it is the highlighter that I'm wearing on today. Same with the bronzer. I think the bronzer is perfect. It blends beautifully. It's not patchy at all, very easy to blend, and it has a very neutral undertone, yet it does create that real shadow. It's perhaps a little bit more on the cool tone side, but not muddy at all. I don't like cool tone bronzers at all. However, this one is more on the cool tone side, but close to neutral, and works beautifully on me, and I think it will work beautifully on lots of different skin undertones. When it comes to the skin tone, you can get this in, I think, 3 different colors, 3 or 4, but I think 3 different colors. So hopefully you should be able to find one for yourself. This one is the lightest one in the shade Light. Honestly, hands down, it's my favorite. It just never fails me. The bronzer is amazing, the highlighter is really pretty, and then you can get blushes that are also amazing quality. So the second contour kit kind of looks terrible, but at least then you can see that I really love it. And basically it looks like this. I know, you guys, I know what you're thinking, but this has been one of my favorite products to use ever. I felt like I had to give it my second place just because of how much I used it. That's the lid, by the way. It's from Makeup Revolution. It's called Ultra Sculpt and Contour Kit in the shade Ultra Fair CO1. And yeah, as usual with Makeup Revolution, their packaging always breaks on me. So same with this one. This has been broken for a while now. Now that's the irony in this. Like, if you've seen my review about this contour kit, I really didn't like this highlighter. But now you may look at it and think, you almost used the entire pan up. How can you not like this highlighter? I don't use this as a highlighter. On my skin, which is quite dry, this just emphasizes kind of texture and dryness and pores on my face. Like, even if I can't see pores on my face really, when I put this highlighter on, it makes me look like I have pores. But so I don't like this as a highlight. However, it's the most beautiful daytime eyeshadow. I pretty much wear this every single day on my eyelids. It's beautiful for everyday wear, and it's also beautiful for bridal makeup. Just such a beautiful eyeshadow, so that's what I use this for. However, as a highlight, I don't like it, so I feel like it's kind of a letdown of this product, but it could be different for other people. I don't know, perhaps on you it looks awesome. On me, I didn't like the highlighter. I still love this contour kit because the bronzer in here is amazing. I've been using this bronzer for like so many months, pretty much every single day or almost every single day I wear makeup. I've been wearing this contour shade because I love it so much, and it's so compact. I haven't even hit a pan on it. I mean, it looks like I'm definitely about to hit a pan on this, but for the months and months I've been using this product, I'm really surprised I haven't hit a pan on it yet. It is very nice and defining, it blends nicely, but it's also nice and more on the warm tone as opposed to like a cool muddy tone. It's definitely more neutral than the sleek one. It's not quite as cool. It's definitely not orange, but it has a nice warmth to it, which I like. If you like more neutral as opposed to cool tone contour shades, then this one is definitely for you. And then this blush, it's kind of similar to NARS Orgasm, perhaps a little bit more orangey, but it's like, it's nice. It's a very nice quality blush. It's just not my everyday blush. That's why out of all these three products, the blush is the thing that I've been using the least. I like it for like some special events, going out, but for everyday it's a bit too shimmery for me. But it's still a beautiful blush, and if you like the color, the formula is really nice. Now moving on to a contour kit that I think would be a lot of people's favorite. That's why I said stay and watch the entire video, because I think this Drugstore contour kit could be a lot of people's favorite over the sleek one and over the Makeup Revolution one. It's not mine, but I can see why a lot of you guys would absolutely love this. And this Collection Contour Kit Highlight and Sculpt. I used to rave about this product all the time on my channel, and I still love it. Like, don't get me wrong, I still love it. However, for my very yellow skin, like as in yellow undertone, this bronzer, just the bronzer itself, doesn't work out very nicely. A lot of the times when I used to wear this bronzer, people would just say to me, this kind of looks muddy on you, it kind of doesn't look nice, it looks kind of muddy and just, yeah, not very great. And I got this comment from like my nan and a few of my friends, and I kind of knew it anyway, because there's this massive hype about cool tone contour shades, because they do really create a real shadow and they look beautiful on most people. However, on my skin tone, they don't look so great. I think this is just perhaps a little bit too dark and too cool tone for me. Definitely the coolest contour kit from all the ones I'm going to mention today. But if you have cool undertones, or if you just know more of the grey sculpting shades work better for you, then pick this one up over any of the other ones, because you will love it. The highlighter here is a dream. I use this highlighter all the time. It can look a little bit subtle at first when you apply it, but it's so easy to make it look intense, and with this you can achieve a wet look glow. It's really intense. It's quite a bit more intense than the sleek highlighter, and yeah, I absolutely love this highlighter. However, this bronzer I hardly ever use as a sculpting shade nowadays. I usually just use it in my crease as an eyeshadow, which works beautiful. It just, yeah, for my skin tone, this bronzer is not the best, but as I said, it's really beautiful for someone who likes grey or cool tone bronzers. You would love this. I feel like you will really love this. Now I have two contour kits that I wouldn't necessarily get, definitely not over the other three. And the first one is this Essence Shape Your Face Contouring Palette. 2 out of 3 of these products are pretty rubbish, I'm not gonna lie. I really like this bronzer. Kind of glad that I purchased this kit just for the bronzer, but I can't say to you, go and pick up this product, because I know the other 3 contour kits are so much better than this. This blush is a joke. This is in the shade 10 Ready Set Peach, and I love peach blushes, but this blush is a joke. It's like a gold glitter. There's almost no color payoff to it whatsoever. If something, this can pass as a gold subtle highlighter, but definitely not as a blush. So this blush is honestly a joke. This highlighter is matte and it just doesn't really do much, and it's not gonna work for a lot of different skin tones, definitely not as a highlight. However, I do still use this as a brow bone highlight for everyday wear. When I don't like to use a shimmery brow bone highlight, I will use this. So I always try to find some purpose for the products that I buy, even if they're a bit rubbish. But yeah, I would never use this as a highlighter. But the bronzer is actually really nice, and I do like to use this. I think it's more of a neutral undertone again, kind of cooler than the Makeup Revolution one. I feel like the Makeup Revolution one, of all the ones I've been talking about so far, is actually the warmest, definitely, and I really like this. But I know a lot of people prefer cooler bronzers, and for that, this one is really nice. And I think this Contour Kit only retails for £3 or £3.50, so technically you can still get it. I just wouldn't recommend getting this over the other Contour Kits. And then lastly, this product is like the complete opposite of the other one. This one is the M Hide Chic Bronzer, Blush and Highlighter palette, and I wish I loved it because I love the packaging. I love just how nice and kind of compact it is, because for the amount of products you are getting here, I think it is quite compact and perfect for traveling and for holiday. And it's not one of them products that's going to lose a lid or anything, because yeah, I'm pretty sure this one is a lot more sturdy than that Makeup Revolution palette that broke. Perhaps there are some skin tones that could get away with contouring with this, but it's definitely not me. I can't get away with contouring with this. You guys know I like warm toned bronzers. You guys know that, but like neutral to warm toned. But this is orange. There's no way I could contour with this orange bronzer. It's orange, it's quite dark. I mean, perhaps if you're darker of a skin tone and you have really yellow undertones and kind of darker than me, maybe you can make this work. But for me, just way too orange to contour, and it's also really hard to blend. You guys should go ahead and watch my first impression contouring routine video with this product to see how much I was struggling to blend this product out. I've used it quite a few times after that video, and I've still been struggling to blend this out. Bear in mind, I don't really have that problem with other contour kits. Every time I try to wear this, I just struggle so hard to blend this out. It's so streaky, it doesn't apply evenly, it's difficult to blend, and the color just, for me, doesn't work for contouring. At the same time, I also don't like this highlighter, the nude one. It's matte, it doesn't really do much, it doesn't show up on my skin at all. Maybe if you are darker of a skin tone, perhaps this can show up on you, but still it's not very like reflective at all. Like, even though it's matte, sometimes with matte products they can still look nice and kind of shiny or reflective on the skin, but this one looks kind of like a flat matte highlighter. On the other hand, I love this highlight. It's absolutely amazing, and one of the reasons why I'm happy I bought this palette, because this highlighter is just beautiful. I love it. However, I don't feel like it's worth buying this entire palette just for one highlighter. The blushes are quite bright and unique. I don't think I would wear them on a daily basis, but for going out they can be quite interesting and fun. But overall, I'm slightly disappointed with this product. I feel like if the bronzer was nicer and perhaps this matte highlighter was nicer as well, and then maybe if they would have a more wearable blush choices, I would love this. But in general, I don't think it's really worth the money compared to the other ones. So yeah, guys, that has been for my best and worst drugstore contour kits. If you want me to try out any more contour kits, then please leave the names of them down below, and I can make more first impression contouring videos about them, and perhaps in the future I can make a part 2 about best and worst. But I hope you liked this video. Please like it if you did, and please subscribe to me if you haven't already, and I'll see you next one. Bye!